Ladies and gentlemen, and all the ships at sea, it is now time for another edition of the Tag Team Supremes Prediction Show. Here are the two guys that are too cool for school, so they dropped out. Here's Justin Blank and the Mystery Man.
Which camera am I looking at?
We only have one camera.
Then I'll look at that one.
All right.
Welcome to another edition of the Tag Team Supremes Prediction Show. My name is Justin Blank. Sitting left to me is a person that only wants to be a real boy. It's Pinocchio. Welcome.
Well, thank you.
You know why you're Pinocchio?
No, I don't.
Because I'm Geppetto, and I made your ass.
Oh, God.
And the legion of blankheads out there.
What, you've named your fans?
Of course.
Wait, if you have fans?
First off, it's the Blank Army. And a lot of them have to be in bed by 9, and the other half can't read. But they're the best fan club a boy could ask for.
Fair enough. I would think a boy would ask for, like, hot chicks as their fan club or something, or whatever floats your boat.
No, they like other people better.
All right.
If you want, I can get you a T-shirt. $15. And it'll say Jesse McCartney across it.
Well, if half your fans can't read, it'll be fine for that.
That's how I do so well.
All right.
Anyway, tonight we're going to be discussing UFC 95. Lots of good stuff on this card. The headliner, of course, is Diego Sanchez versus Joe Daddy Stevens. And do you want to give the predictions now, or shall we make them wait a moment?
Let the anticipation build.
So let's get to the first fight.
Tag Team Supreme.
Rory Markham versus Dan Hardy.
My question is, why is this fight even on the main card? It doesn't make any sense to me. I understand that they're obviously fighting in England, and Dan Hardy is from England, but it still doesn't mean they have any. They you know what I mean? They have to have somebody better than this guy. I don't really understand it at all.
Really. They're just putting two guys out there that have nothing to do with anything. Why watch them?
It's like seat fillers. What are you implying?
Nothing.
All right,
Nothing.
fair enough. Hey, do you know why Dan Hardy got into mixed martial arts?
I'm sorry, no. I didn't know you were really asking.
Anyway,
that was
sorry.
rhetorical.
He loved watching Teenage Mutant Turtles, so he started doing Taekwondo when at the age of 6. True story.
Was his sensei a big rat?
It would be terrific if it was, but I don't know that. I don't know. Maybe, right? I'm gonna go.
I think it's a good possibility.
I'm gonna go with Rory on this one because I got no real facts on this, but we all know when it comes to fighting, English people suck, right? And you come to a war, who's going to help you out? It's going to be your kid brother, America, all right? All right, you get a little tip. We got to come there and kick some asses. So,
yeah,
you're welcome.
Yeah. Okay. So on that note, we're taking Rory.
That's right.
Tag Team Supreme.
Paulo versus Josh Koscheck.
I think you got it. Paulo. This really surprised me that they were having to fight Koscheck because obviously Koscheck, he's one of the top fighters, and he was pretty solid after when he was coming in. Mm-hmm. He's 7-0 coming in. He's a submission specialist. So putting him against Koscheck, I think it's really setting him up to lose. And it's not any good for Koscheck because it's a nobody coming into the sport, right?
It's a no-win situation.
Exactly. He's supposed to win this fight. So, this guy's pretty dangerous. If he gets him down, he has a chance to win. But I don't think he will be able to get him down. And if Koscheck's well-rounded enough, where he can easily handle it if it does. So I think it's pretty easy to go with Koscheck. And props to Koscheck, even though I think you're an asshole. In the last 4 months, he's fought 3 times.
Good for Josh. Needs the money, I guess. More hair dye. We're taking Josh Koscheck.
Tag Team Supreme.
Demian Maia versus Chael Sonnen.
Chael Sonnen he's the WEC champ coming into this one.
Not technically.
Well,
but
technically not, because the guy came in 7 pounds heavy and didn't make the weight division. And somehow, he keeps to keep his belt, all right, but yet he lost the fight. It doesn't make any sense to me, and I guarantee you that guy knew that coming into the fight.
If he's 7 pounds over,
he didn't even
that
try.
is a lot of weight.
And also, he was talking to himself during the match. But let's get back to the match we're talking about. Demian Maia has won submission of the night 3 times, all right, since he's been in the UFC. And Chael is, I personally think that's his biggest problem is submission. So I don't see how that's going to work out too well for him. And also, I think now that he stepped up to real competition, he's going to fall out. I bet you know what? He's in the UFC 3 fights, including this one, and he's gone.
That's a hell of a prediction. So we are taking Demian Maia on this bout.
Tag Team Supreme.
See, I have a milkshake, and you have a milkshake, and I have a straw that goes all the way over to your milkshake. Wilson Gouveia versus Nate Marquardt. This show doesn't have to make sense. Probably no one's watching. It's a shitty fight card.
It really is. Anyway, actually for this crappy fight card, this is a pretty decent fight. Although, do you notice that every time they go overseas, the fight card is just crap?
Yep, it's our way of saying screw you, rest of the world.
Anyway, I think Nate will win this one. I think Wilson Gouveia, he's a wild card. If he comes in there on, I think he walks through it. But he's just way too wild, and you don't know which Wilson you're gonna get. I'm just doing first names like we're all pals, all right? So I think Nate wins it by, I don't know, a decision or something. Who cares? But Nate wins it.
So we are taking Nate in this battle.
Tag Team Supreme.
Did you feel that excitement just rush into the room and into your computer? It's a virus. It's worse than AIDS. It's time for the main event. It is Diego the Nightmare Sanchez versus Joe Daddy Stevens. And everybody in the arena, as these two men begin to walk out, they're going to be like, oh, thank God we get to go home soon after this shitty fight card.
I don't think that's what they're going to be thinking, but whatever. What I don't understand about this fight, especially as the main event, what does this build to? What does this prove, right?
What does any of these fights prove?
Well, I'm saying usually, on the main event, usually it's going to something, right?
Yeah, this whole fight card on Spike is just a filler to get to a rerun of CSI.
That's exactly what it is. But really, I mean, usually it'll be a title shot or a build-up for a title shot or something like that. This doesn't go either way because none of these, even if you win this fight, you don't get a title shot. You should actually, you're still probably like third in the division, maybe fourth. I don't know. Who cares? Anyway, I think on this one, the biggest question is how does Diego drop his weight? If he drops his weight fine, which he shouldn't be too bad because he normally walks around, I think it was like, what 173 or something? Hey, who's the one? Give me some props. Give me some props. Give me my dap. Give me my dap.
I don't know why you gotta touch me.
That's right.
He predicted, Pinocchio over here predicted on UFC 90 that Diego Sanchez would drop weight classes. That would be the next thing he did.
Exactly. So check it out. Tell me if I'm lying to you.
Is he lying? I don't know. I don't watch them.
Anyway, if he cuts his weight with no problems, he's easily going to win this fight. I think Joe Stevens is an overrated fighter. He was one of the top people in the division when the division wasn't that big yet. So, bing bam boom, he's going to win. Even if he doesn't cut the weight well, he still wins this fight.
So we are going to pick Diego, hands down, easily doing it.
Exactly.
So anyway, any last thoughts for the kids, Pinocchio?
Nope, I think I'm good.
Is it weird for an old man to pull your strings? Is it weird for an old man to
touch my wood? No?
That seems inappropriate.
Alright.
Alright.
To whittle me something?
To jerk you around? To jerk around your wood with a string?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem right to me. Doesn't seem very Christian. Anyway, my name is Justin Blank. To the left of me is Pinocchio. Thank you so much for watching the Tag Team Supreme, and we'll check you out next time, right here.